Champions. World Sport's Alex Thomas is in London. He joins us now live. So, Alex, the club and the fans no doubt celebrating the outcome right now. How did this all play out?
A massively positive result for Manchester City, the reigning English Premier League champions, Rosemary, even though we now know that title is going to go to Liverpool at the end of this delayed season because of the coronavirus pandemic. Yes, Manchester City banned from all UEFA competition, which for them mainly means the Champions League. That's the competition they've been in, the hugely popular global competition that is for all of Europe's top clubs. And that verdict came down on February the 14th, on Valentine's Day. No love lost between Manchester City and UEFA, though. City very bitter when it was announced they would be banned for 2 years and also fined just over $30 million as well. And they vehemently denied the allegations. They took the case to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, which has now come back with that ruling within the last half an hour, Rosemary. And obviously, because it's only just come down, we're still digesting the implications. But it sounds like from Manchester City's statement, since that appeal was successful, that they said they welcome the decision. And considering how vitriolic their comments had been before then, you can see how delighted they are just from the change of tone immediately. Whereas UEFA, European football's governing body that brought the case in the first place through their independent chambers, the adjudicatory chambers and the investigatory chambers, they said they merely took note of the decision and would make no further comments. So it's a bitter blow to their whole strategy around financial fair play, which they say is to help clubs control their spending and not go bankrupt. Critics of financial fair play say it protects those that are already rich and prevents new clubs getting fresh ownership and fresh financial impetus, competes with those traditional footballing powers. But clear to see now that for Manchester City, it means a loss. They've got a star manager in Pep Guardiola, who's only got 1 more year of his contract to run. It'll be far easier to persuade him to stay now. And other star players like Kevin De Bruyne may no longer be considering their futures at the club.
CNN Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scored in each half as Arsenal stunned holder Manchester City 2-0 at Wembley on Saturday to reach a record 21st FA Cup final. The Gabonese striker struck in the 19th and 71st minutes as Arsenal coach Mikel Arteta gained bragging rights over Pepe Guardiola, his old mentor at City. Manchester City, aiming for a domestic cup double having won the English League Cup before the lockdown, could not make the most of the lion's share of possession as Arsenal defended stoutly and looked ever dangerous in counterattack. Arsenal's Gabonese striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is surrounded by teammates after scoring the opening goal of the FA Cup semi-final against Manchester City at Wembley. The opening goal came in this fashion as the Gunners launched a sweet passing move from inside their own half and Nicolas Pepe found Aubameyang, who finished neatly at the far post, all the more creditable having missed another chance moments before. The same pattern continued with City unable to capitalize on its pressure before Arsenal's Shkodran Mustafi forced a fine save from City keeper Ederson just before the breakaway second goal. City, who had its European football ban lifted by a ruling earlier this week, had a second-half penalty appeal turned down by referee John Moss and the video assistant referee for a Mustafi challenge on Raheem Sterling, while Arsenal's rock-solid Emiliano Martinez saved well from City's Riyad Mahrez. The near misses came back to haunt the cup holder as Arsenal broke forward and Aubameyang raced onto Kieran Tierney's pass to shoot home his second past Ederson. David Luiz, who made a disastrous appearance for Arsenal in the first game of the restart against City, then epitomized his side's improvement under Arteta by brilliantly blocking a further Sterling effort, while Aymeric Laporte's thunderbolt effort went just wide. At the end it was a smiling Arteta, formerly an assistant manager to Guardiola at City, who was celebrating in a cavernous and empty Wembley, normally filled to capacity for such a big match. Luiz paid tribute to Arteta's influence since taking over at the North London club late last year, with a 2-1 victory over new Premier League champion Liverpool earlier this week. Further sign of progress. "We have an amazing coach, but we can't go from 0 to 100. We are improving. The spirit was great, and I'm happy for the team, Because they deserve it, Lewis told BT Sport. We have a final to play this season and we will try and win a title for this club because this club deserves to win a trophy, the Brazilian added. The cup final is set for August 1 and Arsenal will face the winner of the second semi-final on Sunday between Chelsea and Manchester United. City will now focus on its Champions League dream with the second leg of its last 16 tie against new Spanish champion Real Madrid next month.